Welcome to The Hypnotist, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. Brought to you by the hypnotherapist demanded by celebrities, CEOs, and even royalty, Adam Cox. These recordings took place live from Adam's clinic in London's world-famous Harley Street. This podcast features powerful hypnosis, so do not listen while driving or operating machinery. This recording is not suitable for those with epilepsy or severe mental health issues. So, get yourself comfortable and enjoy today's episode of The Hypnotist.
Hi, it's Adam here, and in this episode of The Hypnotist, I'm going to be doing a hypnosis session inspired by a poem by a black poet, a writer, a very influential woman from history, Maya Angelou. And part of how I first were almost inspired by her words is a quote that I actually have in my office that relates to creativity by Maya. And it says, "You cannot use creativity. The more you use it, the more you have." So, I originally didn't know too much about her, did a bit more research into her, and obviously very influential, very inspiring figure. And I thought, because it's Black History Month, and because recently I've been taking inspiration from poems that link to very resourceful, empowered states, it would be a good opportunity to create a hypnosis session inspired by and utilizing Maya's probably most famous piece of work, which is a poem called Still I Rise. Now, obviously, the context that she wrote this poem is within the context of oppression. She had seen the first-hand impact of slavery on a nation and segregation and various kind of elements of racism and the impact. So her interpretation of the poem is going to relate to having a sense of dignity and resilience, even when there is oppression, even when there is unfairness and injustice. But I think if we broaden out the overall essence of the poem, it's about overcoming adversity. It is about overcoming setbacks. It's about overcoming unfairness and inequality in all guises, and still being positive and still being focused and resilient and moving forward. And the key essence of I Rise is essentially saying nothing's going to stop me, nothing's going to hold me back. And I think that's a particularly inspiring sentiment, really. So that's the purpose of this hypnosis session, is to, irrespective of your background, your gender, is to tap into this feeling of being highly resourceful even when things are going against you. So if you hold on to that thought, then you'll be able to maximize the impact of this hypnosis inspired by Still I Rise by Maya Angelou. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe in a feeling of resourceful relaxation, and as you exhale, just get a sense that stress, tension, worries are leaving your body in your outward breath. As you breathe in and breathe out, if it's safe to do so, in the next outward breath, allow your eyelids to close, and in doing so, notice that more of your attention can focus on the sound of my words, unlocking the infinite power of your imagination. As you breathe in and breathe out, I want you to tap into a feeling a feeling of being oppressed, a feeling of being downtrodden, treated unfairly, I want you to scan your own life, your own history of moments where you feel like this is relevant to you. Or perhaps imagine placing yourself in the shoes of someone that you can empathize with that perhaps has faced much more oppression, injustice, and unfairness than you can imagine. Around the world, there are ethnic groups that are treated unfairly. There are millions still working in modern slavery. There are people that are forced to work for tiny wages just to survive in harsh conditions. I want you to get a sense that in the world there is a lack of fairness spread equally to all. And I want you to use the power of your imagination to either connect with the feeling of unfairness, injustice within your own life, or the life of someone that could be going through unimaginable oppression and unfairness. As you continue to breathe in and breathe out, notice that your physical body starts to relax as your mind becomes more active. And I want you to get a sense of being able to tap into a resourceful feeling of empowerment even when things are not fair. To feel powerful and strong even when circumstances are moving against you. And as you tap into that idea, open your mind to the possibility that there is always the ability to choose at some level how you respond to negativity, oppression, and adversity. You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may tread me in the very dirt, but still like dust I'll rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? 'Cause I walk like I've got oil wells pumping in my living room. Just like moons and like suns, with the certainty of tides. Just like hopes springing high, still I'll rise. Did you want to see me broken? Bowed head and lowered eyes, shoulders falling down like teardrops, weakened by my soulful cries. Does my haughtiness offend you? Don't you take it awful hard, 'cause I laugh like I've got gold mines digging in my own backyard. You may shoot me with your words. You may cut me with your eyes. You may kill me with your hatefulness. But still, like air, I'll rise. Does my sexiness upset you? Does it come as a surprise that I dance like I've got diamonds at the meeting of my thighs? Out of the huts of history's shame, I rise. Up from a past that's rooted in pain, I rise. I'm a black ocean, leaping and wide. Welling and swelling, I bear in the tide. Leaving behind nights of terror and fear, I rise. into a daybreak that's wondrously clear, I rise, bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave. I am the dream and the hope of the slave. I rise, I rise, I rise. As you continue to breathe in and breathe out, tap into that incredible feeling of being powerful, being strong, allowing you to be the best version of you, even when there are reasons to make that difficult. As you tap into the essence of how it's possible for people that have gone through unimaginable pain and suffering and still can smile or be positive and to move forward. Tap into that essence within your own life. At different levels, we all experience adversity, challenges, injustice, unfairness. Some much more than others, but tap into that feeling of purposefulness, empowerment, and positivity. And allow your mind to wonder how you can have a positive impact on your life and the lives of people around you. Tap into that wonderful feeling of being positive, even when it's difficult. And then find yourself back in your body, listening to my voice firmly in the present. And very soon I will count from 1 to 10 to awaken you. You will awaken feeling resourceful, motivated, purposeful, but also full of empathy for those that have less privilege and experience more suffering or unfairness. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Just wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, get a sense that you're in your own physical body right now, as I now count from 1 to 10 to awaken you. Starting to count. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.
Thank you for listening to The Hypnotist with Adam Cox, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. To automatically receive the latest episodes, please subscribe. If you'd like to support the show, please share this episode with just one friend you think it could help. And if this episode helped you, please leave us a 5-star review.